it going, Nancy?
Good.
Do you have a question for me today?
I do. When I go to a yoga class and an instructor says, take a vinyasa, what does that mean?
That's a great question. That happens all the time. You're a new student, you're in a class, teacher says, take a vinyasa or have an optional vinyasa or something like that. If you're new, a lot of times you're kind of lost. So we're just going to break down what does that mean when a teacher uses that phrase in a class. We're not really going to go into what it means, what Vinyasa yoga is, though, as a practice. We're just talking about this little sequence of movements called a Vinyasa. Generally, your teacher is going to either have you in down dog, or the teacher is going to be kind of moving you back to down dog when they cue take a Vinyasa or have an optional Vinyasa. We're going to show you a couple variations of it. The most basic, most common variation is you're in your downward dog. You're going to move forward into plank pose. You're going to lower down into chaturanga, then you're going to sweep up into your up dog. Then you're going to lower down, pick up your hips, and come all the way back to downward facing dog. That's a vinyasa in its most basic form. So I'm going to show you a little bit of a softer version of take a vinyasa. So you're going to move forward into your plank pose. You're going to lower the knees, then bring the chin and the chest down to the mat. Then let your hips and the rest of your body come all the way flat. From here, you're going to arch up into a cobra pose, keeping these chicken wings in. Then you're going to lower back down, press yourself into a tabletop position, staying on the knees here. Then lift the knees, move back into your downward dog. This is a great option to choose in the morning. If your back's a little bit sore, sometimes that chaturanga up dog is a little bit too much. And sometimes picking up from up dog back to down dog can really be sore and irritating on the back. So I frequently hit my knees, then back to down dog. Even if I'm doing chaturanga, sometimes I take that option back. But I'm going to talk about one more thing, and that's the breath and the cueing of the breath. Oftentimes your teacher will be cueing your breathing, follow their instructions. If they don't cue your breathing, this is a general guideline of how you're going to breathe. So you're in your downward facing dog. When you come forward, you're going to inhale. When you lower down, you're going to exhale. You're going to inhale up, and then the exhale on the way back down comes down and back into your downward facing dog. So there Nancy also demonstrated chaturanga up dog, but staying on the knees, back down dog. So that's a vinyasa. If you have questions, please ask us, leave a comment. But hopefully that'll help you out if you're new and you're trying to think about or clear the confusion of what does it mean, take a vinyasa.